Right, what was going on, y'all? My daily quest is to play black and red spells, so I decided to play some Jund Food here in Explorer. This is fairly similar to the version that has been in Historic for a while. Playing green, we get access to Trail of Crumbs and Korvold. Red gives us the Anvil and the Devil. Green, of course, for the Goose as well. So we make a whole bunch of food. We draw a bunch of cards off of that with Trail of Crumbs and Korvold. And we kill the opponent slowly through draining them out with Cat of a Meathook Massacre Mayhem Devil, or slapping them with a big old Korvold. We have some anvils here as well. Whenever we sacrifice a food token, that can trigger the anvil to make a 1-1, which we like having things to sacrifice. 1-1s are good for that, and also fills your board up to drain the opponent out with a meat hook. Of course, running the Cat Oven loop, which we've seen plenty of times. We sacrifice a bunch of stuff, so Fatal Push is almost always with Revolt triggered, so very effective removal in this particular deck. Deadly Dispute because drawing cards and it gives us another permanent to sacrifice, which is really, really strong. Got a couple Fable passages here. Not the best for curving out, but with Mayhem Devil and Korvold, it is, I think, worth it to have a couple. Maybe you just want the black-green fast land instead, but I think it works out pretty okay. Really low to the ground curve, of course. Very clean deck list here. All 4-ofs, couple 3s. Yeah, so just go over this in a bit more detail. Trail of Crumbs, 2-mana enchantment. When it enters the battlefield, make a food token. Food is an artifact with 2 tap and sack. You gain 3 life. Now, whenever you sacrifice a food with Trail of Crumbs on the battlefield, you can pay 1, and then look at the top 2 cards of your library, reveal a permanent, and put it into your hand. So we are almost all permanents, except for Deadly Dispute and Fatal Push, so very high likelihood to hit off of Trail of Crumbs. Korvold says 5-mana 4/4 Dragon with Flying. When it ETBs or attacks, you sacrifice another permanent. Whenever you sacrifice a permanent, put a 1/1 counter on Korvold and draw a card. This gets very big very fast and draws you a whole lot of cards. If you sit a Korvold on the board for like a whole turn cycle, there's pretty unassailable most of the time, just with how many cards you draw with all of these sacrificing things in this deck. Like each Cat Oven loop is 2 sacrifices. Gilded Goose and Trail of Crumbs. You make a food with Gilded Goose, you sacrifice it to make mana to pay for Trail of Crumbs. That draws a card, and then draws another card off the Trail of Crumbs. It's pretty crazy, and there's a whole lot of clicking, so it's a little bit tedious to play through, but I think it's cool, and it's a pretty strong deck, I think. So yeah, let's go try it out. Yeah, it's okay. I think we bench Forest on 1. We can play Goose Cat on 2. Passage is a little questionable in Explorer, but is very good with Korvold. Seed could be some generic like aggro, could be more of an orbital strategy. Not a very commonly played Explorer card. So we're just tap land dispute here. Cast Korvold on turn 4. Maybe not, find something better to do. Okay, we'll dispute whichever they Sky plays here. Nice. Don't think it's worth using the food to get the block here. It's just 1 damage, it's fine. Then the question becomes, do I want to just slam Korvold now, board set up a little bit more with the cat oven. I think we're playing Slamming Korvold. The main removal is Jeskai. They probably can't really do much about it. 2 more lands in my hand. I'm going to sacrifice a land rather than Goose or the food. That's a 5/5. I want to play the oven here. That's alright, we're bringing the cat back. Mira. Interesting. No attacks into Korvold. Push might be handy if they do something weird. Let's see. That does stop Mayhem Devil from being terribly good, but we can still just attack with a big old Korvold. Alright, let's loop the cat, get some more counters. Cards, of course. Only a trail down. Or hold up. Fatal Push / Deadly Dispute. We're drawing enough cards off Korvold. I'll just hold up removal. Need to get trailer cards down right now. Get the land. And I'll sacrifice the cat. So just discard the other cat here. Can also make a food with this goose if we so desire. Okay, puts out Korvold, sacrifice it with Dispute.
I'm not overconfident.
Alright, I'm the life gain, draw a card, draw more cards. Do I want to Fatal Push anything here? Not at the cost of the treasure, I don't think. Need all the mana next turn. Get Anvil down, I think. Is now how we win this without a Korvold. So now I can Goose, Trail, Cat. Maybe we don't need the Goose, let's just Trail and the Cat first. Anything that destroys Valkyria. I do not. You have meat hooks to draw to take care of all this nonsense, though. So down this other goose. Blocks their 1/1s. Fortunately, our 1/1s cannot attack here. Mirror shuts all that down. And the Devils with a 3/3 might help. Or a Brask. Okay, that is a Fatal Push, which is well.
We've got the edge in this fight.
Pass. I'm gonna try and find a meat hook or a Korvold here. Neither of those is it. Take the land. Guess having Devils out as 3/3s is pretty decent. Or I can pay 2 mana to kill their Wandering Emperor, which is not terrible. I think we're gonna do that actually. Before they can get another counter off it. I can pay for trail and the tax here. Oh, right. Shield doesn't do anything. Anyway. No attacks. Drop this off. Fatal Passage, I guess. They are just dead to me hook now. Pretty much, right? We meet hook our board and they die. We have this lifelink, which is a problem.
Strike fast and strike hard.
I'll have to fatal push those next turn, I suppose. I've been through half our deck, though I guess we can block sack the lifelinker. Still have the Anvil open. Second Anvil. Take that. Loop the cat to get the artifact trigger. Let's see, this deals damage, so that doesn't do anything with Valkmira. So we'll loop the cat. So, decline this now, not wasting any more of that. This is, of course, rather tedious to click through. But that's what happens when you play food. Decline that, make some 1/1s, pay for trail. There's a meat hook. Play the land, hold up, removal. I think we're chilling. Draw land, they get a redraw off the Fable.
I have got new moves to teach you.
Do I still have lethal if they force the block sack here? I think so. Use constructs or colorless so they can't stop me from blocking with them. So now meat hook does 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So we'll flip the cat first. Because that gives us 2 more bodies off the anvils. I should have made a play for the goose at end of turn if I wasn't going to use the mana, but I don't think it's going to matter here. Can do this for 4. Sure, might as well. And that should do it. Technically, I should hold priority there and sack with the anvils to get the life points. Does not matter, once we do win. Misplayed a little bit into the shield, but that's gonna happen. Still came in on top because game is a massacre. What are you gonna do? No creatures, which is a little concerning. But Oven, Anvil, Dispute, these are good cards. And we have all our colors, could be worse. Worst case, we can dispute the Oven on 3. If the Anvil started. Greasefang. A little concerning, especially since we don't have spot removal for it. All this talk about removal check gameplay nowadays. Can we remove the Greasefang on whenever they decide to combo off? There's a Fatal Push. Unfortunately, we cannot have Revolt this turn cycle. I guess we could dispute the Oven and then Fatal Push Greasefang, but then we're getting pretty far behind. I'm gonna play the Anvil first here. If they have it on turn 3, they have it. The boat, not unbeatable if they Greasefang here. No Greasefang. It's a Fable. There's a Devil. Blocks all their stuff. Alright. I think I'm just holding here. For 2 next turn looks pretty good. All in. Might just be looking for me to trigger Revolt here with the block. We take the block. It'll push. Sack. Sack that, kill your Cure. Killing the Supplier, of course, gives them the launch of Parhelion in the graveyard. I think I want to look for 0 here. Sack the food. Make it 1/1. Yeah, double Fatal Push. reasonably insulated here. Probably use one of them on this reflection sooner or later. I think I just want to dispute here. Draw some cards. Okay, Korvold is good. They have a dispute of their own. Maybe. I think we just slam Korvold here with the Fatal Push-Up. See if they can do anything about that. Roxa, sure. Don't think I'm in a position to take 3, so we'll drop off the goose here. Copy the supplier here to mill some more, sure. There's Parhelion. Don't think we're afraid though. Not with 2 Fatal Pushes in hand and a Korvold on the board. Which they probably can't kill. They usually run Fatal Push and maybe 1 or 2 Lightning Axe. And since we can sacrifice something to make Korvold a 6/6, it's not going to be terribly effective. Guess we'll sack the treasure on the attack here. Grow Korvold. There's a Greasefang. Get roll. Can probably build a next turn. Reflection cannot copy Greasefang, it is legendary. Quick maths. So the Anvil sack the food here. Korvold goes to 8, they go to 10. And then we have Goose, which gives us 2 more damage. Sure. Yeah, that's fine. That doesn't really matter here. Yeah, and then sacrificing this treasure is lethal. Go extra lethal just in case they have some way to gain life here. Korvold dragon. Removal check passed, one might say. Yeah, once again we'll forest on 1, goose and cat on 2. And have dispute up. Those are Demir sleeves, eh? Some sort of control then. Jeskai Control, probably. Attack for 1. There we go. Probably on Transmogrify Creativity. Dispute the cat here. And Korvold. And still hold up Fatal Push. Seems good. March the Korvold. I think we fatal push this thing anyway. It's going to attack and make the treasure. So we get to draw a card, off Korvold. There's a lot of lands. A lot of lands. Guess I can get Massacre down. And stuff. We're only running 23 lands. 50% lands? No, more than that. Draw 9 lands in the top 16 cards. Guess there's no need to do that right now. We're not attacking into the 2-2 anyway.
Guards, to me! May your
some
blade
2-2s.
strike true.
get an agent here, but what do I even have that's worth stealing? You want a goose? You want my meat hook? Sure. I do get to copy agents though. I should be taking lands, honestly, over meat hook, but we drew way too many lands there. Could be worse, I suppose. Play Goose 7 on 2, hope to draw something to. And turn 3, then we can Korvold on 4 if all goes well. Drawing 3 of the 4 basics is a little awkward. Makes our future available passages pretty bad. Come on, opponent, let's go. Still play the goose, watch the inspector. Thanks. There was a curve. Korvold might be able to shut them down. See what happens next turn. Cracking with clues gotta be a good sign for us. Keep these alive. Sacrifice them on Korvold stone. Are we just dead here? Block Adeline, we block here, we take 2, 3, 6, go to 1. And we draw into the loose. And we just lose. These disputes, hopefully good things after that. Okay. Totally me looking for one here. Yeah, I think I like that. Could play this goose now. I think it's fine waiting for after Korvold. this off. Make a food here. No, we can't use the green source. Should have played that one. Oh well. Escape the wilds. Yes. Nothing terribly relevant. Probably an Omnath deck. Maybe on Genesis Ultimatum too. Oven seems nice. Untapped green this time. Go. There's the Omnath. Unfortunately, we can't fatal push it here. Doesn't look like they're going to make multiple land drops this turn, though, so it should be okay. Just attack for 9 with Korvold. We got him. Short. With that, I think we just go Goose on one, and we can trail on two. Kill my Goose in response here, perhaps. No, draws cards, sure. You can draw a card too. I think we want to get an Anvil down. So it's going to resolve. This looks like some more generic Grixis Control. Not really in a hurry to deal with this food token. Maybe I should have just sacked it to the Anvil and drawn off trail rather than playing the cat there. Probably. Oh well. That passes. I want to dispute the food here. Could dispute the cat and then bring it back. Guess that's a little bit better. We get the one more ping off of the cat. Mandibles, nice. So we want to do this. Heartless Act my Cauldron Familiar. Sure. One. Rather afraid of counter spells here, so I don't think I'm just going to run out. Korvold, tap out, try and get the devil down. And we can play the passage into play the other Anvil. Sure. Oh my, not the end of the world. Again. Okay. I guess we attack first. Wrench will be your help. Yes. Heartless Act, I suppose. Jaded Indulgence. Okay. Well, we can't kill this, which is a bit unfortunate. But we can dispute whatever they block. Or perhaps just take it and get Korvold down. Sure. Is a nice draw. Can't Heartless Act Korvold. Even if they do, we can draw 4 more cards at instant speed. 1, 2, 3, 4. Back up Korvold. Nice. All in. Sacrificing here. Guess one of the ones. Some new tech here for Grixis, and they concede. Okay. Maybe they don't play any removal that really deals with Korvold. But, yeah, what an engine here. Drawing so many cards. Thing of beauty. Right, and we're back to go over the deck. It's felt very good. The pieces worked together quite well. Korvold was really the star of the show. Definitely could make an argument to run the 4th Korvold after that performance. Every time this stuck on the board, it was phenomenal. The other change that I felt like we might want to make is that we didn't have more generic removal that could hit non-creatures or creatures with more than 4 mana value. Some versions of this have run Binding the Old Gods in the past, which is not terrible. The Saga sacrifices itself and gets these. It gives all your little 1/1s Death Touch, which is actually relevant in this deck. Could run maybe 2 of those and the 4th Korvold. And the question becomes what to cut, of course. Anvil was really good. It's really difficult to get anything down here. Maybe you go to 2 meat hooks, maybe you trim a devil or 2. Maybe you trim a land. We didn't really get stuck at any point there. You might be able to get away with 22 with the amount of card selection we get here. But yeah, this seemed pretty solid. I had a lot of fun playing it. Thanks for watching.